Okay, so I figured it was probably about time that I did a new video introducing the channel, but I do need a drink. Those who've watched a few of my other videos will know I do get quite a dry mouth, and that does mean a little bit of the old choppy. And it is Saturday night. And I've already had a beer already trying to record this video, so I thought I'd do another. Cheers. Those who don't know me, my name is Harley, and this channel is Before the Shutter. And essentially, I want to take everything I've learned on my art degree and shorten it down into 10-minute videos for you guys to enjoy or put up with, depending on whether you can put up with me or not. I am a portrait photographer, commercial photographer, and conceptual artist. I'm based in Manchester. If you follow me on Instagram or anything like that, you'll know that I've had work published by the British Journal of Photography in Portrait of Britain and in Edition 365, but also on SkyTV by Rankin and a few other little bits and pieces published in like local media and what have you. I should not have had a drink before starting doing this. Before the Shutter is all about the philosophy and theory behind photography rather than it being technical. So I'm not going to talk much about equipment or settings or the usual kind of profiles and crap that people want to sell you for Lightroom or whatever. And much more about what we actually understand about photography, what photography means to us, how it influences our understanding of the world, and how we use it to communicate messages, or in some cases, how we talk about who we are and what we think of the world around us and what we think of other people. Hopefully, you'll find the channel useful and informative. Hopefully, it'll influence your photography and help you create new work, which isn't just a copy of what you see on Instagram. And hopefully it'll help you understand a little bit more about how philosophy and sociology and psychology and typology and ethnography and all the ographies have impacted the medium that we all enjoy working with and creating with. I think that about covers it. If it sounds interesting to you, you'll find a few videos on the channel already, one of which is about conventions of portraiture, and the other one is about how conventions of portraiture influence Victorian photography. The next video I think I'm going to do is going to be like a top 5 best introductory photography books that you should get, and basically that'll give you a grounding for what we're going to talk about in later videos. And in later videos it's going to be more about setting out basic concepts for which we can elaborate upon and discuss more images and discuss more artists and discuss more of the philosophical and sociological sides of things. Now, if you're doing a photography degree, hopefully it'll be helpful for you to take those what seem like complex concepts and distill them down into fairly straightforward and understandable ways of grasping them. I know from experience that a lot of the writers around photography and theory are quite verbose, and it can be quite difficult to trudge through it all, but hopefully I can communicate it in a way which really breaks it down for you. Now, if you want to reference me in your university work, that's fine, but really it's much more about making the original content a lot more accessible and a lot more usable. If you're not doing a degree, then maybe this content will help you think about your own photography in a different way. Take all that technical knowledge and practical knowledge that you can get from other creators and from your own experience and turn it into something a little bit more elevated, a little bit more meaningful, and a little bit longer lasting. At one point, I will do a video about my experience of getting published and how I got published and what that meant for my career and what it means for the wider things. Spoiler alert, it's not the life-changing experience I thought it would be, and it is perhaps a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be, but also at the same time a lot easier than I thought it would be. So yeah, keep an eye out for that video, and thank you very much for watching this. Like I said, I've had a couple of beers because I do know I get a dry mouth, and I probably still had a dry mouth. But I don't drink on every video, by the way. It was just this one. I thought, oh, I need to do a video. I've had a couple of drinks. Let's do a video. Thanks.